A walking day tour of Taj Mahal from Delhi to Agra, India, was picked up by the tour operator at 7 o'clock a.m. in our hotel in Gurugram, Haryana, and was told that it will be a 4 hours journey. This is our first stop over to use the washroom and buy some food and souvenirs too. This shop sells wonderful items, but you need to bargain a little bit like every tourist spots in the world. This is the Taj Mahal compound, and you need to ride a buggy to get into the Taj. He's the best tour guide ever. Took good care of us and kind of bit protective and nice too. Let's listen to him.
From this gate, this is the west gate.
Okay.
This is the west gate. West gate is the main entrance of Taj Mahal. Most of the tourists always coming from the west gate also. And there is a south gate, but now the south gate it is closed for the entrance. Only they were that time they were used to this gate for the workers. You know workers like laborers.
Yeah.
Do you know how many workers were working in Taj Mahal?
How many?
20,000.
20,000.
20,000 workers were working in Taj Mahal. They used to live outside this gate. So that's why the gate is known as a labor colony gate.
Okay.
There is a east gate. The people also coming from the east side. And look at the rooms are here, the small rooms. These total are like this. We have a 128 rooms are made for a tourist for that time, in the Mughal time, in the 17th century. Because in the 17th century it was no hotel, no guest house. So anybody came to here, they used to stay inside these rooms.
Okay.
These are the empty now. And it was not a big rooms, it's small rooms like
But
this.
it's still the
There was
original
no
rooms.
door. There was no door. It was always used to be a curtains.
Okay.
Like a carpet.
Yes.
And there is the last and main entrance of Taj Mahal, the north gate. But this gate is also known as a royal gate.
Okay. Just the royals.
It's a main entrance, but it's also known as a royal gate. Why we call it royal? Because in the Mughal time, in the 17th century, this gate they were used to be a royal families.
Okay.
Like a king and his families also. So I will fix my, so give me this. So the height of this building, the height of this gate from bottom to top, it's about 35 meter and 105 feet. You can see these letters on the white marble, the black letter.
Yes.
These are the Arabic letter. These are the verses of Quran, like a Surat Yasin, Surat Al-Fajr. It's a morning prayer, and this work is known as a calligraphy.
Yes.
And you can see the leaves and flower on the white marble. These are not painting. These are the stones.
Oh.
These are the real semi-precious stone. These all are the gemstones are inlaid in the white marble. That's why the work is known as a inlay work. It's inlay. And you see the 11 domes on the top. The small domes on the top.
Yeah.
11 this side, 11 other side. This big. 11 and 11 total 22. It means task took 22 years to build the whole construction.
22 years.
22 years to build the whole entire building also. Because you know the white building, the main mausoleum, it took 17 years, and rest of the construction it took 5 years, so total 22 years. And Taj Mahal was started in 1631 and it was complete in the year of 1653. So total 22 years to build the whole construction. And look at this red one construction. This is not a painted, it's a red sandstone. It's
Okay.
the red sandstone also. And here he's a like professional photographer, and he will take you like this kind of the picture and
अच्छा हो गया बाहर जाना है
Lady Dinah bench. So that's why the two places are busy. So the total area of Taj Mahal is about 42 acres, include the outside also. The whole area.
Yes.
तुम ऊपर रहोगी तब
You know, and
Manually.
Manually, and ladies they were roofed this fountain on by hand also. So now we have a total 53 fountains in the whole Taj Mahal. And look at these gardens, and these all are 16 gardens. So do you know what is the meaning of 16 gardens and 53 fountains?
No.
It means Taj was complete in the year of 1653.
1653.
16
Okay.
gardens and 53 fountains. So it means Taj was complete in 1653. So everything it's a symmetrical. That's why I told you that Taj Mahal it's one of the symmetrical building, except one thing. You know,
No. What's that one? Sure.
so Taj Mahal, it is not building, not a palace. Taj Mahal is only mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
It's mausoleum because nobody used to live here also. Because of the whole entire building, the person who was built the Taj Mahal, his name was Shah Jahan.
Shah Jahan.
Shah Jahan was the 5th Mughal king in the Mughal dynasty.
Okay.
So he was built the Taj Mahal for his wife, for his third wife.
Third wife.
Third wife, her name was Mumtaz Mahal.
Mumtaz Mahal.
So the real name of this building is called Mumtaz Mahal, right? But now people they call short name. It's called Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
So do you know what is mean of Mumtaz Mahal?
Mumtaz.
Mum it means beauty. Taj it means crown. Mahal it means palace. So it's a beautiful crowned palace. So she was Persian and she was from Iran.
Okay.
But she was born in India, in the Agra fort also, because her father belonged to the Persia. Her father and her grandfather, they came from Iran also. So she was buried inside to the mausoleum also. But when the king Shah Jahan died, he also was buried inside to the main mausoleum. That's why inside we have a two tombs.
Two tombs.
Shah Jahan and the Mumtaz Mahal. But now we will see only the replica.
Replica. Where's the original one?
Original are in the basement.
In the
So
basement.
the original are it's closed.
Okay.
For both, because when they were buried in the basement, then this building was built. So do you know the whole Taj Mahal? It was built on her body.
Oh,
So she never saw the Taj Mahal.
she never
She
saw.
died, then he was built.
Okay.
Her memory.
In her memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she died in the year of in the June 1631, but the Taj Mahal it was started in December 1631 after 6 months. So
Okay.
she died in June in the 1631, but this Taj Mahal it started in December 1631 after 6 months. So she was buried in the basement. Then this building was built on her body also.
Okay.
So she never saw. But when the King Shah Jahan, when he died, he was complete everything. So Shah Jahan was alive after his wife or like a long time also. There's so many years. Water. But now we can't see nothing. And here on the floor, it's not like stone, it's painted. It's painted, and every week they clean it and they paint it also. And fill the water to a reflection of Taj Mahal. Purely white. Because this is not like an Italian marble, it's not a Carrara marble. This is a Makrana marble, and the Makrana marble is not a purely white. But when you see the Taj Mahal during the sunrise, sunset, and the moonlight, the Taj Mahal has changed.
It's changing color.
Changes the color because of the white marble. So now it's like a sunlight, so now it looks white. But when you see in the sunset, it becomes yellow.
Okay.
In the sunrise, this becomes orange. Yes.
Sir, but you select after, no problem. More than I will down, no problem.
It will take time. So that will be for the 20. They will make a one block. Yeah. But 20 बनावे ना. Marking mobile. All the 27 pictures you will transfer in your phone. Just and you have to pay just for the 20 pictures. 2,000 rupees.
ताप्ती नदी के किनारे वहाँ पर राजपूतों ने वहाँ हमला कर दिया था, यानी कि शाहजहाँ के खिलाफ विद्रोह कर दिया, बैटल कर दिया था। उस बैटल को ख़त्म करने के लिए शाहजहाँ ने अपनी वाइफ को साथ किया और बुरहानपुर में जो नदी है
What's the height of
Old
that?
bronze one, the metal one. Do you have any idea?
20 feet?
It's a 30 feet.
30 feet.
30
wow.
feet and 10 meter, and looks small from here, but it's a 30 feet and 10 meter, and it was gold.
It is gold?
It was gold
Okay.
at that time, but now it's bronze one because gold took by the British.
Oh, they
From
took it.
here, yes.
Okay.
You see the 4 minarets like a 4 tower, 1,
Yes.
2, 3, other side is 4. When you see the all 4 tower, it look like straight. Yeah, but these are not straight, these are the tilted in the outside like this.
Oh.
In outside, not inside, in outside. 2.5 degree. Why? Because of the main architect name of the Taj Mahal. His name was Ustad Ahmad Lahori. He was a Persian and he was from Turkey.
Okay.
So he thought if Agra faced like earthquake,
Okay.
so these pillars will not fall inside, it will fall
Outside,
outside.
wow.
And our building keep remain safe. So these are the tilted, all 4 minarets. You see the left side, the red building is over there.
Yes.
There is a mosque. There is a mosque over there because the king who was built the Taj Mahal, he was a Muslim.
Okay.
And he used to pray namaz inside to the mosque also. So that is called Shah Jahani Mosque.
Shah Jahan
Taj Mahal,
mosque.
it's one of the symmetrical building in the world. If you see any 4 side, the same design. It's identical, it's a symmetrical.
Every side.
Yes, but after build the mosque, when the Shah Jahan saw it and he said it is not symmetrical. Because of left side the mosque over there, in center the Taj Mahal, in the right side was nothing. To make the cemetery alive, and he decided to make another building just like in the other side, used as a royal guest house.
Royal guest
So the right side the left side the mosque and the right side the guest house, but both are identical. It's a symmetrical building. You see the dome on the top, the big one, but inside we have another dome because it's a double dome. So there is a double dome. So outer one is bigger, but inner one it's small. So and between the both of dome, the gap is one elephant can around.
Inside. Wow.
Between the gap.
Okay.
So we have like inside is small and outer is bigger. Taj Mahal, it is not building, not a palace. Taj Mahal is only mausoleum because nobody used to live here inside to the building also. So inside to the mausoleum we have a total 4 tombs.
4
2
tombs.
original and 2 replica. But now the original are closed because in the basement. Now we can see only the replica. But you know the replica also done in the same time.
Same
by
time.
the King Shah Jahan. Why he was built a replica? Because of according to the Muslim religion, we can't walk on the tomb.
Okay.
Because this is the original and this is the replica. If there is no replica on the top, people can walk.
Yeah.
So now people can walk around the tomb, not on the tomb, because we have a replica. So there's nothing difference between the original and the replica also. Same marble, same stone and the same design. Look at this white marble. This is the whole white marble in that time was what Makrana, Rajasthan. Rajasthan is the state. Makrana is the city from here about 370 kilometers near the Jaipur.
Okay.
And it was no transportation. So the whole white marble in that time was what by camel, by horse and by elephants. And Taj took 22 years to build the whole construction and 20,000 workers were working in the Taj Mahal. In that time, 40 million rupees is spent on this building. 40 million in that time in the 17th century. And 17th century it was no currency, it was only the gold. And the gold was in that time 10 rupees per gram.
Today's money, how much is it?
Now we'll calculate also almost like a 50 to 53 billion rupees.
Wow.
If you make another Taj Mahal like now. Because if you comparison to the gold, because gold is now in India like 58,000 per gram.
Okay.
Like this. And behind this building it's a river, the second holy river in India. The first is called Ganges. You know? And look at this white marble, and this white marble I told you it's known as like a translucent, like a transparent white marble, because when you see the Taj Mahal during the sunrise, sunset and the moonlight, it's a different view. So when you see the sunrise view, the marble looks orange, in the sunset it's like yellow, but in the moonlight sometimes it's like a white and sometimes it's like a blue also, because this is the translucent white marble, like a transparent also. And this is also known as a hardest white marble. This is the hardest one also, and this is also one of the known porous white marble. This is a known porous. That's why this white marble, it doesn't absorb.
Doesn't absorb any mineral or anything.
That's why this Taj Mahal, it's not clean every year. It's not cleaned every year. This sometime when they clean it, so they don't use any chemicals. They just use only mud. You know mud. So they put the mud on the white marble. They wait for the dry and they just wash in the simple water. Like this.
Okay.
And on the white marble, you can see the leaves and flower. These all are the stones, like a real semi-precious stones, like a gem stones are inlaid in the white marble. So when you see these are the stones during the sunlight, the stones are shining in sparkles. In the moonlight time, these stones become glow like a fire also. So when we go there, you can touch, you can feel it. Then I will tell you what is the name of these stones. So the Taj Mahal was built by the King Shah Jahan for his wife Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz Mahal was the third wife of King Shah Jahan, but her real name was Arjumand Bano Begum. Mumtaz Mahal was a title name. Her real name was Arjumand Bano Begum, and she was born in April 1903. But when she got married with the King Shah Jahan, she was only 19 years old.
19.
But when she died, she was only just 38. So she
38.
was young when she died. So she was alive only her married life only 19 years. In the whole 19 years, she gave 14 children.
14.
That's
Okay.
why she died, because when she died during the childbirth.
Okay.
During the child. So she gave total 14, but only 6 were survived.
Okay.
Only 6 were survived and 8 were died in the same time. So 4 sons and 2 daughters were survived. So in the time of her death, she said 3 promises for her husband. First promise she said that you look after my children. Second promise she said you will not marry again. And third promise she said, and she asked, you build the beautiful incomparable monument over her grave. So
Okay.
she requested. She requested for her husband. Then he was built the Taj Mahal for his wife. So she died in June 1631, but this Taj Mahal was started in December 1631. So in the 6th month, her body like a preserved in there in the garden. You see the wall, the yellow one.
Yeah.
So her body was preserved inside to this wall also as a 6th month. After 6 months, her body moved from here to there. Then he was built the whole entire building on her body also, and it was complete in the year of 1653. So after the Mumtaz Mahal, the King Shah Jahan, he was alive 35 years. 35, but he was not married again.
He didn't
Why?
marry.
Because of 22 years to build the whole construction, 5 years he was a take care, and 8 years he was in the prison.
Why?
He was in the prison in the Agra fort also by his own son Aurangzeb.
Okay.
Because of, after complete this white building Taj Mahal, the King Shah Jahan wanted to make another Taj Mahal for himself, just behind in the black Taj Mahal in black marble.
Okay.
Because the white building, white marble for his wife, but another building for himself just behind in the black Taj Mahal. But he couldn't complete because his son was Aurangzeb, stopped to the construction, and he was put his father in the prison also as a house arrest last 8 years, and after 8 years Shah Jahan died in the prison also. Because of Shah Jahan already spent too much money, and also there was another reason also because Aurangzeb was the third son, and he was not the elder son. But do you know any dynasty the elder son was become a king?
Yes, that's
but
right.
the third one always wanted to be a king, but his father was not agree. So that's why he against him, and he wanted to be a king. So he killed his 3 brothers already.
Okay.
So he killed his 3 brothers. Then he was become a king. So he had a power.
Yeah.
Then he put his father in the prison also as a house arrest last 8 years. So when he was in the prison inside to the fort also as a house arrest, his daughter was Jahan Ara was a take care of her father.
Okay.
She was a take care. That's why when he died, he was buried by his daughter.
Okay.
So the daughter was Jahanara was buried her father inside to the man mausoleum also, not by his son. His daughter, elder daughter, her name was Jahan Ara. That's why inside we have a 2 tomb, the king and the queen. And I told you that Taj Mahal is one of the symmetrical building, except the one thing, except the tomb of the king.
Okay.
Because only the her tomb in the middle in the center, his tomb in the other side in the left side, because he was buried later. And the whole Taj Mahal he was built for his wife, not it was built for the himself. So that's why the one thing is not symmetrical in the whole Taj Mahal, the tomb of king. Otherwise everything is symmetrical. So when the Shah Jahan died in the age of 74 years old, in the year of 1666 he died.
Okay.
So Taj Mahal, it's only just a mausoleum. It's not a palace, not a building, because nobody used to live here. All Mughal kings, all Mughal dynasty, they used to live inside to the Agra fort also.
Agra fort. Okay. Cool.
Any question?
No, that's a cool story. Yes.
In the mausoleum only it was built special persons, not for everyone, because she was very special.
कल पीछे से रस्सी फंसा के चढ़ जाएंगे ऐसे अंदर
All side the same design, it's identical, it's a symmetrical also. And I gave you a shoe cover, so you will be sit and put the shoe cover on the shoes. Look at the Agra fort. So when the Shah Jahan was in the prison inside to the Agra fort also, so from there he could see the Taj Mahal through the window last 8 years. So yeah, that is Agra fort. So now the garden is known as a Mehtab Bagh. It's a Mehtab Bagh. Now it's not so much water in the river also, because of in the raining time and the monsoon it's full of this water. So now it's a dry. So now you can take a picture.
Sure.
काम भी चालू हो जाता है हर 2 दिन में तो म्यूचुअल जा रहा है
हमने को इतना देखा है जैसे ये म्यूचुअल रेड वाली नहीं है थोड़ा सा ये पूरा वो किला आगरा जब शाहजहां को कैद करा था उसके अंदर ही
And our Taj Mahal tour ends here. You can check some detailed photos at the end of the video. Enjoy and take care. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Hindi mo nakita yan.